Evaluating indices and standard form. Now, there are some of the phrases to take note of about evaluating indices. First one that we commonly see, which is find the value of. That means I just key into the calculator or work out the value of the expression. Or we can also use evaluate. Evaluate means find the value, or it actually means work out the value of, or calculate the exact value of. But for this question itself, calculate the exact value of, we are going to write down exactly what is shown on the calculator. But for the other few, we can, if the answer is not accurate, we can round it off to 3 second figure. And always remember to use your calculator for calculation. First example, find the value of 3 to the power of 4. So in this case, you need to look for this button on your calculator, which is the power button, and we will press 3, then the power button 4. Okay, in this case, 3 to the power of 4 gives you the value of 81. How about this next question, part B? This is 5 to the power of negative 3. So what do we need to press? We need to key 5, then we press the power button, x to the power of, then we key negative 3. And inside our calculator, 5 to the power of negative 3 gives me either 1 over 125, which is in fraction, or I can also write it in terms of decimal. 1 over 125, that will give me 0.008. And this is the exact value, so we are going to leave it exact. Next one, part C is cube root of 47. So we need to look out for the following buttons. If you press shift and the square root button, you'll be able to see the cube root button appearing on the calculator. Alternatively, if there are other powers, you can also use the root button over at this side. Okay, so in this case, we will press shift, the square root button, which gives you the cube root, then 47. Now, the answer shown on the calculator is 3.6088268. However, this number is not exact, so we'll need to round this off to 3 second figure. The first non-zero number is 3, so this will be the first second figure. Then the second sig fig will be 6, and the third sig fig is actually 0. Please do not ignore the value of 0. Now we are going to do is going to look at the fourth sig fig. This number is 8, which is more than 5. That means I need to round the third sig fig up by 1. And that will give me 3.61 bracket 3 sig fig. And this will be the estimated answer. Standard form. Now write the following numbers in standard form. What is the property of standard form? It needs to have the first number a times 10 to the power of n, where a is in between greater than or equal to 1, but then it must be less than 10. So in this case, I need to change the number 4568000 into, look at the number that is smaller than 10 but greater than 1, which is actually 4.568. We do not need to write the zeros after that. However, I need to make sure that I need to do something to this number in order to make it into 4568000. Now this needs to become a big number, so therefore we are going to multiply by 10. Okay, taking a look at our number, if I were to multiply by 10 from this 4.568, if I were to multiply by 10, the decimal place will shift 1 position over to the right. if I multiply by 10 to the power of 2, it will shift 2. Then 10 to the power of 3, you'll be shifting to 3 positions. But I need another 3 more zeros at the back. So in total, I will need to shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times, which means times 10 to the power of 6. And therefore, this will be your final answer. Next one, part B, write the following number 0.0000456 in standard form. Firstly, we need to write the number into a number that is greater than 1, smaller than 10. So I will use 4.56. However, when we look at this number, if I were to take 4.56, if I were to multiply by 10, it will become a bigger number. But now, this is 0.000456. I need to make it become a smaller number. So I need to take 4.56, I need to divide by 10 so that my decimal place will shift to the left hand side by 1 unit. So in this case, we are going to divide by 10. Then in taking this number, I need to divide by 10. 4.56 divide by 10 one time, 2, 3, 4, 5 until I get the decimal place over here. So I'm dividing by 10 to the power of 5 times. And because standard form wants us to have multiplication, so I will need to have 4.56, but I'm going to change my division to multiplication, and as a result, this will be 10 to the power of minus 5. And this will be the final answer. Write 4.56 times 10 to the power of 4 as an ordinary number. So writing it as an ordinary number means we want the actual value. So I have 4.56 times 10 to the power of 4. I will need to take a look at 4, 5, 6. So the number 4.56 here with this decimal place will multiply by 10. That means decimal place will increase to the right hand side 1 time, 2, 3, and 4, which means I have 4, 5, 6, 0, 0. Therefore, the answer will be 45600. Write the following number as an ordinary number. We have 4.56 times 10 to the power of negative 3. What does this mean? This actually means take 4.56, divide by 10 to the power of 3. So when we do a division, the power here, the decimal, okay, I'm going to divide by 10. I'll need to shift divide by 10 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. And in this case, I will get the number 0.00456. Let us take a look again. I have 4.56 originally. I need to divide by 10, 3 to the power of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the place where we put a decimal place, and there will be a 0 in front, 0, 0. That's why we get the answer 0.00456. Next one, calculate the following. The question already gives to you that you can use the calculator. So key this into your calculator. You get 6.2 10 to the power of 6 plus 1.3 times 10 to the power of 5, and we can get, this is shown in our calculator, 633,000. However, they want us to give our answer in standard form. So I need to change this number to a number bigger than 1, smaller than 10, which is 6.33, but I'll need to multiply by 10 to make it become a bigger number. And in this case, I will have 6.33 times 10 one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be times 10 to the power of 6. And this will be the answer. Next one, calculate the following, in standard form. So I have bracket 6.5 times 10 to the power of 3 multiplied with 2.4 times 10 to the power of 5. Let us key this into your calculator because the question already say calculate. So we are going to calculate this using our calculator, and we can get 156,000,000,000. Wow, so many zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, correct. And then the question says give your answer in standard form. So we need to write this down in standard form, where I'll need to have a number bigger than 1, smaller than 10. So it's 1.56, and in this case I need to make it a big number, so I need to times 10 to the power of something. Let us take a look. If this is 1.56, I need to times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this will be 10 to the power of 9. Now, problem sums on standard form. The hard drive on a computer stores digital photographs of size 8 times 10 to the power of 5. So this belongs to the photograph itself. So this one is for the photograph. And then the hard drive itself has 4 times 10 to the power of 12 of memory. So which one has a bigger memory? The photograph or the hard drive? Of course, the hard drive is the one with the bigger memory that stores all the photos. Question asks us that how many digital photographs can the drive store? So in this case, what are we going to do? We'll need to do division. So to have the number of digital photographs, write a short description. Will be equals to taking the memory of the whole hard drive, which is 4 times 10 to the power of 12, dividing it by the size of each digital photograph, which is 8 times 10 to the power of 5. Key this into your calculator, and we get 5,000,000,000. But then they only asked us for the number of photographs. They did not ask us to put this in standard form, so this shall be the answer.